And a day, everyday family. It's Montsho and Nwasha coming to you. And I have a question. What is something as spring is abounding and we want to see change in our life, in our relationships? What is one thing that you want to see change? Think about that for a second, right? What is one thing that you would like to see change in the complement sex? In other words, men, what's one thing that you would like to see change in women? And women, what is one thing you would like to see change in men? And this is general, positive, uplifting, and supportive commentary on things that we need to change. Sometimes we know we got to change, but it takes people that we love and respect to say, hey, you really need to change this before we take it seriously. So today we're talking about change.
And one of the problems, as Masha was saying, with change is that we can feel that something needs to change, but a lot of times we don't know the first step to take to make something change. And if we
Absolutely.
did, we would do that, right? So a lot of times, if you've had something that hasn't really stuck, you tried to make a change, but it didn't work, you find yourself back in the same cycle, or you want to make a change and it's just a wish or a dream, a desire, and you don't know where to start. This is a very vital skill that everyone has to learn, is how to initiate change in our life and how to inspire change in the people that we love. And this can be very difficult, especially for black people, people living in oppressed places, right? We sometimes feel that we're at the mercy of whatever someone else is doing and what we have to go with the flow, roll with the punches. And that is dealing with the effects. It's being very reactionary, especially when it comes to the intimate parts of your life. So the deep dreams that you have, the intimate relationships in your life and love. It's so important for us to know that as original people, we're causal. So what this means is when we want to make a change, it has to be first in our heart, first in our mind, and then we have to take action. We don't need to wait for seeing permission or the evidence somewhere externally. We have to start it internally. And everyone has something that they want to change. So we want to see whatever your answers to Monshow's questions are. What do you want to see change in the complement sex? What do you want to see change in yourself? We want you to drop that in the comments. And we also want to invite you to a masterclass on Friday. So if you've been following our page, you've seen our content. We offer classes, we offer coaching, we offer counseling, and we offer a lot of things around decolonizing love and making sure that your relationships can be the relationship of your wildest dreams.
Absolutely.
But one of the most important things that we know is even when you pursue something that is information, so maybe you bought a book, maybe you did a class, maybe you worked with someone, a lot of times those changes don't last, they don't stick. And this is something that's a little bit different from regular counseling. Sometimes we go to counseling, you have a problem and you're saying, hey, I just really want this problem to be better. And the counselor is going to work with you around that problem typically and aim to help you get change. But we don't really learn the science of change and the art of change in general. So this is what makes it that whenever we have a problem again, we have to go to counseling again. Or whenever we have a new area of life that needs to change, we have to go back and find another counselor. There is, just like there's an art and science to love, there's an art and science to change. And the science is going to be the actual strategy. So we want to give you the actual 7 steps that make change happen, right? And that make change um, endure, make change be subconscious, make change be quick, right? The things that are actually the steps. But then we want to let you know some of the art. So the art of change is that there are 3 elements of change. So you can tell when something's changing in yourself, in your situation, in the person that you love. And then also, you want to have the strategy to really be able to say, this is the technique that if I do this, change is instant and it's much more enduring. It's not something that I have to work on like overtly or cognitively or logically. I just say, I want my sex life to be different and better. I want our communication to be different and better, right? The first part is acknowledging that you want something to change. But the second part is really saying, what is change? And then how do I make it last? How do I make it stick? What are the steps that I have to go through so that it actually is complete? And this is what we're talking about on Friday's masterclass.
So we're doing a extra credit in the Black Love School. Whether you're a member of the monthly membership in the Kings or Queens membership or not, whether you're new to following us or whether you are a seasoned follower that has done a lot of our stuff. So we're really on a mission to raise the love vibration using the art and the science of Black love culture. And the art is the feminine energy, the philosophical approach, the abstract, and the science is the methodological steps, the sequence, the techniques, the real practical objectives that are going to help you to achieve your goals. So when it comes to change, as Nawasha said in this masterclass, in this extra credit masterclass, we're giving the three elements of change that most people are oblivious to, the seven master steps of change, and then two techniques that are going to ensure that you're able to make change an emotional floodgate that happens automatically so you don't have to use your will, but you can increase your skill. Yeah, we outside, it's all kind of stuff jumping around on us. So we wanted to come to you. We're beginning to utilize our YouTube platform more. Um, as busy therapists, we're both working in sessions and working with people. And so we haven't been utilizing YouTube as much as we're starting to now. And so we couldn't think of a better way than to start with this offering. So we're inviting you to come out. The link is in the description. This class is happening this Saturday. It's a great way to look at all the services we offer in the style. It doesn't offer all the services, but it at least gives you the style of the masculine, the feminine, the art, and the science, and the Black love culture that we're known for around the world. So we're inviting you. We want to know if you want to change, do you know these three elements? Do you know these master steps? And I'm certain you don't know these two techniques that are going to move you into perpetual change forever.
And there's a special bonus. So if
Yes.
you hear this message in the next 2 days, you are going to be included in a drawing that you get a completely free
One on one
personal
session.
one-on-one session with us. So we're going to give you the master class that is going to help you change whatever area of your life or your love that you're interested in changing, and you'll get a follow-up with us. So even if you're not a member of the Black Love School, you can take advantage of working with us and then working with us one-on-one. So we are looking forward to seeing what you want to change, what you're dropping into the comments, what kinds of things are important in your life for it to be different right now. And we're looking forward to getting to engage with you live and in person on Friday. If you can join us, and you can take advantage of any payment options that are on our portal. So there's really no reason why you shouldn't come. You need to be able to make a change in your life so that you're fulfilled and that you live a life with less regrets and that you make the most of your life. If in your heart there's an area of life that you want to change, we want to see you out on Friday because you don't want to procrastinate and you don't want to give in, right, to the fact that something, a challenge that you have, a dream that you have, is deferred, right? Or it's not available for you, or you have to abandon it, right? Because it hasn't happened before. Chances are, even if you wanted to try something, you wanted to change, if you changed and it didn't last, you were probably missing one of the elements that we're going to share on Friday. So,
We're looking forward to seeing you. Change is constant. You want progressive change and not retrogressive change. So we
that's
want to
such a good
say
point.
Nia Coma to Victor Pearson. Thanks for watching with us, brother. It's good to see you. And all that are under the sound of our voice, come on and get your change on, because it's going to
Nia
happen
Coma.
either
Oh,
way
let
or
me
the
just add
other.
this one little
But
asterisk
you want to control it. Go ahead, add the
because
asterisk.
what you're saying is making me think. A lot of times we do wait for the negative, right? We wait to be pushed to change. And in relationships, that looks like uh, breaking up, divorce, separation, right? All of those things. Um, if it's external, we look at something happening with our children, with our job, right? And we don't want that. We don't want the only time that we change. We don't want it to be forced from the external environment, and we feel pushed to make a change and maybe make the wrong change, make the wrong decisions. We want to be able to take active, proactive, responsible, life forward, into our hearts kinds of change and then have the relationships that we actually want instead of settling for someone else making changes and us having to deal with it or the external environment making the change. So that's the only thing I wanted to add is
Okay.
don't wait for change to be someone else's idea or for it to be a negative
Yeah,
change.
because change is going to happen either way. So change your state of mind, change your behavior, and ultimately change the quality of your relationship so that it reflects the relationship of your wildest dreams. We're looking forward to seeing you out. Look for us later this week to come back and talk about some specificity about this. But this is what it is. Spring is here. Everything is changing. We here on the East Coast of America in New Jersey. So wherever you are in the world, some kind of change may be happening. But we want you to change in a progressive and positive way and develop yourself. This master class, this extra credit, the skills that you're going to get, the digital download that you're going to get is going to be useful for you for the rest of your life, guaranteed. So we're looking forward to
So
seeing
make sure
you.
you like the video.
Like the video, subscribe, share, all of that. The Black Love School, Accommodate Every Day is on the move. Until the next time, as always, we're greeting you in the universal words of the art and science and black love culture. And we say,
Miyakoma.